Hi guys, Trevor here with E-commerce Paradise, and today I'm going to tell you the top 10 high-ticket dropshipping niches for 2024. These are a list of product categories that you can sell online and start making money with today. If it's your first time watching one of my videos, definitely subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and let's get into it. So the first category is luxury outdoor furniture. Outdoor furniture is really good because it is easy to ship and easy to assemble, easy to put together, and really high margins. Think about like patio furniture sets, wicker furniture, that kind of stuff. Lots of outdoor living space options, and you can even dive into other categories as well. So luxury outdoor furniture is really good. Price points are usually between $1,000, maybe $500 on the low end, to up to thousands of dollars and $5,000 or $10,000 at the high end. So definitely a good niche to get into. You can build a whole store around that. All right, the next one is solar energy systems, and particularly, off-grid solar kits and things like that. These are really popular these days because there's a big off-grid living population, and the battery technology has gotten a lot better, and the solar panel technology has gotten a lot better as well. And so there's some great options for people to have folding solar panels they can bring with them, and multiple batteries that can connect together. And you can basically take the power from the sun and turn it into battery power that you can power your devices with no matter where you go. So solar energy systems are very profitable and very high demand as well, but a lot of competition. So just know what you're getting into, and I'll get in more to what to do for research for these niches in just a moment. So make sure you watch till the end of the video. All right, the next niche is electric scooters and bicycles. Um, Bicycles and scooters have been very popular for a long time, and these days the electrified versions are also very popular. People love the feeling of having the extra assist to push them down the road and make it easier to go up hills and things like that. And electric bikes came into huge popularity during the pandemic and still are growing, and also electric scooters, as well as other types of scooters too. So there's lots of different categories here, and there's lots of competition, lots of demand, lots of suppliers, and so it's a big niche to get into. I would recommend definitely niching down if you were to get into this market and trying to choose a subcategory to go after, at least when you first get started. But yeah, definitely trending. The next one is home security systems. Home security systems are really good because they have a lot of upsell opportunities, and there's lots of different brands selling them. However, you might be hard pressed to find suppliers that will drop ship for you. So this niche is better for a direct consumer brand. Basically doing a private label home security system, but you can definitely probably find a supplier that's willing to do that for you and then also drop ship it to your customers. So like just put your brand name label on it and then ship it to your customer when you get an order. It might take a bigger upfront investment to get that going, but definitely possible, and lots of supply, competition, and demand as well. All right, next one is high-end kitchen appliances. Kitchen appliances are, really popular. Tons of demand. Everybody has a home. Everybody wants to be able to cook their food, store their food, keep it cool, make it warm, that kind of thing. So, premium kitchen appliances are great. And there's lots of name brands and also lots of generic brands, and there's just tons of supply. And although there's a ton of competition from big box stores and other online sellers, there's also a ton of demand. So it kind of fits all three. All right, the next one is bedroom furniture, including luxury mattresses, bedding, and beds, and other types of bedroom furniture. Bedroom furniture, of course, everybody wants to buy a really good quality bed and is willing to spend thousands of dollars to do it. You can find brands of really custom, unique types of bedroom furniture, like beds that have folding capabilities and things like that. So definitely look into this niche. It's very profitable and can make you a lot of money. Next one is home sauna and spa equipment. So everybody likes to relax and recover after working out a lot, or just to blow off steam, or to just to recoup their emotional well-being. Saunas, hot tubs, massage chairs, things like that. Having a home sauna experience, home spa experience is really good. People are willing to spend thousands and thousands of dollars. Big outdoor saunas, indoor saunas, infrared saunas. Massage chairs are five to $10,000 sometimes. So very profitable and very in demand, and lots of suppliers as well. And the next one is electric fireplaces. This niche has been very popular for a long time now because people like to give their home more ambiance inside and outside. And electric fireplaces provide them also a way to create the ambiance of a real fireplace without having all the smoke and soot. And so, it makes it way healthier and also a cost effective method. So, electric fireplaces are very popular and can sell for thousands of dollars. All right, the next one is commercial grade fitness equipment. Everybody loves to work out because it feels good, and they're willing to spend thousands of dollars to have their own fitness equipment at home and build out their own home gym. Especially during the pandemic, this was popular, but still nowadays too. And even for commercial gym facilities, you can sell equipment, and they will buy it from you in bulk. So these machines can go for thousands of dollars, and great niche to get into. Lots of demand, lots of suppliers and lots of competition as well, but that just means that it's profitable. All right, the last one, number 10 here is premium outdoor cooking equipment like high quality grills, smokers, outdoor kitchen setups. This kind of stuff are very popular, of course, spring and summertime, but all throughout the year as well. And people love to grill and make really good food and have a whole family gathering. Of course, there's big restaurants that can order this kind of stuff too. So thousands of dollars, lots of profit, lots of competition, lots of demand, lots of suppliers. So let's get into it now. How to research a niche, it's really important that you look at all three of the factors that I've been talking about throughout this niches list video. And that is that number one, you look at the competition. So when you're looking on the Google, usually I go to Google Shopping to research niches. You type in the product category, like let's just say treadmills, and then you look at Google Shopping and you see the competitors. Okay. And the first thing you'll see is that there's lots of different types of stores out there. There's big box stores, there's online only stores, there's big box and online stores. So there's, three different main types of stores out there. There's general stores, there's niche stores, there's kind of like mid niche sort of stores that have, a few different categories, but not too many. And so there's lots of different online stores. And the one thing that you need to do to distinguish the stores and make sure that that niche is profitable for high ticket dropshipping is you need to find websites that are online only. So they do not have a physical location. And when you have a website that's got a no like actual physical brick and mortar address like a retail storefront or a warehouse, they have like a virtual address or something like that, or their home address listed on the website or no address listed. And you know that for sure they have multiple brands selling that aren't their own, so they're not making their own brands. Then they're an online only retailer. Then those are the websites that you can extract data from because those are your future competitors. Okay. And you just can do that by going to their contact page or about page and looking for their address and looking up the address in Google and just seeing what kind of a facility it is. If it's like a UPS store, mailbox, that kind of thing, it's a virtual address. If it's a big warehouse with the sign out front that shows their brand name on it, or a retail store that shows the name on it, or they just list on their website, like they have store locators, stuff like that, then probably either some or all of the brands that they sell are not going to drop ship. They're going to require you to have a retail store. And also, sometimes you'll find these e-commerce stores that are actually creating their own brands and that, and they might be online only, but the brands that they have, either they have just one brand or a couple brands, or maybe it's a distributor, but it's their own brand. And the way you tell that is you just have to look up those brands online and find their websites and see if they're their own brand or if they are owned by that website. And you just do that through online research. Okay, just keep plugging the brand names back into Google. And then when you find a store that's online only and it's a retailer, multiple brands, then what you can do is just check what kind of store they're building it out on. Is it Shopify? Is it a WooCommerce like WordPress setup? Is it BigCommerce? And the way you can tell if it's Shopify, and by the way, Shopify is one of the best e-commerce platforms. Most of the people doing high ticket dropshipping and entrepreneurship these days are using Shopify because it's so easy to set up and everything's plugged in and it's really modern look and it converts really well. So Shopify is my recommended e-commerce platform. And you want to extract ideas from Shopify stores because those are the newest ones and the most modern ones. And, they're just the best ones, easier to extract data from as well. Okay. And the way you can tell it's a Shopify store is just by their URL structure. So if it's, whatever store it is, .com slash, and then it says products slash or collections slash or pages slash, those are the things that you know that it's Shopify, especially the collections one. If it says collection slash for any category on the URL structure, you know it's Shopify. And there's lots of tools you can use online, like Google Chrome extensions and things like that, to extract data from Shopify stores. And you'll be able to extract all the different brands that they sell. And once you know all the different brands that they sell, you can just plug those brands back into Google, find their contact information, and then those those are your suppliers. So it's really easy to find suppliers doing high ticket dropshipping just through competitor research. Okay. But the number one thing you want to do when you're choosing a niche is three things. You want to make sure that it has lots of, not too many, but lots of competitors. Because if you only have one or two competitors, then there's probably something weird with the niche and the reason why not too many people are selling in it. If there's a ton of competitors, like 50 or 100 or more, then it might be kind of oversaturated and hard to compete, which means that you'll have to work a lot harder to win sales. But if there's, a decent number of competitors, but not too many, maybe the sweet spot's like 10 or 20 or 30, then that way, that it's possible and there's not a whole lot of people doing it. So there's a little bit more room to get in there. But the one thing is you want to try to avoid is niches. Well, I mean, when you're first getting started, it's hard to compete in niches with big box stores. Big box stores are like Amazon, Walmart, Home Depot, Wayfair, Lowe's.com. Those types of websites are big box stores. They have more money to spend on advertising, more money to spend on SEO, more money to spend on warranty and customer service support and sales and all that stuff. So it's going to be a lot more difficult to compete in niches and to outrank niches, competitors in niches that are big box stores. So just keep that in mind with a niche. It's usually better in the beginning to start in categories that you can't find on big box stores. Sometimes you just can't avoid it. Sometimes in niches where there are big box stores, there are certain brands that aren't on big box stores. So you want to definitely work with those brands first. All right, so that's with competition, and then you want to make sure there's enough suppliers. And definitely with suppliers, you'll be able to get an idea once you've looked at like 3 to 5 or 10 competitors, how many suppliers there are in a particular niche, and that's going to tell you, how much you can probably expect to make from a particular store. Because usually with a store, niche stores, you're going to expect between like most of the sales to come in for like 3 to 8 of the top suppliers. Somewhere like maybe let's just say 5 to 10. Five, so maybe even the top like 2 or 3 suppliers are going to bring like 60 to 80% of the sales, and then after that the 5 to 10 are going to bring like another 20-30%, and then maybe if you have like 20-30 suppliers or more, a lot of them aren't going to bring in that much. So it's just kind of how it goes. So when you're researching competitors, make sure that you find the suppliers, but you can also look up what their best sellers are by filtering through the collections and finding their best sellers, and that way you can find out exactly which brands are best selling, and then you want to make sure you go after those first. So that's kind of the main thing. You want to make sure there's enough suppliers. You want to know which ones are the best selling suppliers. And then you want to look at the demand. So look at keyword search volume for all the different categories. Look at how many people are searching it in the country that you're targeting each month and get an idea. Because if you have like 50,000 or more for keyword search volume for the main category, it should be enough to make a niche store around it. If it's only got like 5 or 10,000 searches or 20,000, it's probably not enough. And you're going to have to make a little bit broader store for that particular category. Maybe include a few similar ones and loop it into one like more mid niche store that works around a bigger category. Definitely don't do a general store, especially when you're just starting out, because it's very difficult to target for SEO for a general store, and to scale a general store, it's very difficult as well. It's a lot easier to work with niche stores, especially in the beginning, and especially if you're bootstrapping a business and you don't have a ton of money just pour into it each month until it becomes profitable. So definitely think about that. Niche stores are always better to start with. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, the top 10 niches of 2024. If you're interested in getting a free dropshipping course and free niches list from me for more niche ideas, definitely go to ecommerceparadise.com/niches, or just go to ecommerceparadise.com and click the link at the top for the free niches list and course. And I also have a full high ticket dropshipping masterclass where I go over 35 plus modules of content of how to start from just beginning to building a store, launching it, and also scaling. I provide templates and spreadsheets and call scripts and all that stuff. So tons of bonuses included. Go check that out at ecommerceparadise.com/masterclass. And I also provide a done for you service for investors looking to have a store built for them and have it cash flowing within, let's say, maybe 6 to 12 months or so. We can do that for you, and we do that on a consistent basis for ourselves. So we offer this service, and you can book a free call with me, a discovery call, to see if it's something that fits your needs. So definitely go check out at ecommerceparadise.com/turnkey. I look forward to talking to you guys. Definitely leave a comment below if you have any questions or any input on this niches list, and look forward to talking to you again in the next video. Take care.